Hey, lovely. I'm bringing a very sad video to you guys today. Um, as of Saturday the 21st, for those of you who don't know, my mother passed away at the age of 65. Actually, I'm still coping with it right now because she was my mom, and I'm at a really young age, so of course I'm gonna, it's gonna be harder on me than it would if I were older. Um, Sorry, my throat really hurts, and I'm also crying at the same time. Uh, um, so, I know you guys probably have never seen my mom. I don't think I've ever put her in a video before, but my mom was a very special woman. She was always in one of those really amazing moods, where sorry, people are doing things outside. Um, she was in one of those, those good moods all the time. She's very sarcastic, and she's always very difficult to argue with, which I can understand to why me and my mom always butt heads when I was younger, because I'm just like her. I'm a little version of her, basically. Um, Sorry, hold on. My mom was, she's always a bright woman, and I never fully, I didn't really technically take advantage of my mom, but I used to always, as I will admit, I took advantage of the fact that I lived under her house, and, I kind of made it a little too difficult for our living situation. Um, so, my mom, like, if you guys don't know, for the past 3 months, since maybe the middle of September, my mother has been really feeling bad. She's already been hospitalized for, dehydration, and, or she'd already been hospitalized for, suffering of dehydration, and, she, and so she got through with that. But then a different kind of sickness came to her. She started coughing horribly, and she couldn't really get up that long. And every time she had to feel better, she'd go somewhere and then come back and not feel very well. Sorry, I keep seeing things and it's so weird because, I'm one of those weird people. My mom was always, my mom had a very, very distinct routine with her life. She'd go to bed. When she'd wake up in the morning, she'd come out here. She'd make herself some tea in the morning, or maybe coffee if she had work. And then she'd come here, sit here, and watch TV for a little bit. If she had work, she'd always go to work and then come home and then watch her shows, and then maybe make something to eat, and then basically go to bed. Her life was down here. Well, except for whenever she had her computer, which it stopped working like 6 months ago. But she always had her computer. That's the only reason she'd ever go upstairs. Her life was down here, downstairs. Actually, her life was here in this seat that I'm sitting in right now. So, we don't know if at the moment, as of today, we do not know the official cause of my mom's passing, but me and my sister will find out on Wednesday, which when we're going to the funeral home to say our last goodbyes to my mom before they cremate her, because apparently, according to my sister and my dad, because I didn't know, I never talked to my mom about this stuff, because, to be honest, I really never expected, I was the person who never expected my mom to ever go, like, to ever pass. I thought my mom was going to be one of those very, super people who would live past 100. Sorry. I know I probably shouldn't be making this video until, without maybe my sister or something, but I thought I'd make this for you guys, because, I was actually going to wait till my mom got better, and I was going to ask her to do the mother-daughter challenge video with me. But since I can't, because my mom, I can't anymore, I was thinking I might later down the line maybe record me just reading off the questions and then, giving the answers that I think she'd give. I don't know, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I mean, I was gonna do the mother-daughter challenge with her. I mean, my mom hated photos and video. She really did not like she didn't like having attention. She didn't like having attention drawn to herself. But she hated photos, and she didn't like photos, and she really didn't like video. I mean, we do have some photos of her, but we were gonna use later on, but at the moment, but she didn't, like, 90% of the photos we have of her, she always has her hand in front of her face, and just, the reason my mom didn't like videos and photos is because my mom says she didn't like her face, but my mom was a beautiful woman. Sorry. I'm gonna apologize for this all the entire video. So, on the 6th of December, we're having my mom's memorial service, because they told us it had to be within 10 days of us planning the funeral, or going to the funeral home and planning it. So kind of 10-ish days is 2 weeks, kind of. We wanted to do a Sunday because it would have been a little smarter to do it on a day, that everybody's just getting out of church, can go over there and, be with those people, go over there and, be at the funeral home. So we're gonna be doing we're gonna do the memorial service on the 6th. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything for that. I mean, besides, I don't know yet. All I know is I was in Target, and the first thing, because my mom's favorite holiday happened to be Christmas, and, like, she really loved Christmas. It was the only holiday she'd ever, group in her British traditions with, because my mom was from England. But yeah, Christmas was the only time of the year that my mom would intertwine her British traditions with. We'd always eat, what people in England would eat instead of people over here. So I was in Target on Sunday, like Sunday night, and the first thing that spoke to me when we were in line for checkout was this entire shelving unit of poinsettias. My mom, as I'll admit, my mom kind of enjoyed poinsettias because she loves plants. She loves taking care of plants because there's something easy for her to take care of. Her favorite flowers were always tulips and carnations. Those were her two favorite flowers. So, sorry, I'm trying to breathe, because my throat really hurts, so I know I shouldn't be doing this with my throat hurting, mainly, but I'm going to try to get through it. So, I saw this rack of poinsettias, and I just had to get one. I didn't care if it was $5, I had to get one. So, I'm going to water it every day, hope, and make it live up until the 6th of December, and then I'm going to take it with me and put it, I'm gonna take it with me to the memorial service, and if we happen to, because we're putting my mom in these little niches, I guess that's what they're called. It's this little wall with holes in it that her little urn will go in the wall, and they'll lock it up with a plaque that says, my mom's name, her birth date, and then the death date. So we're gonna put her. They're gonna be putting these niches, about a shoulder eye level kind of thing, and I'm gonna see if there's a possibility that I can do put any plants there, and I'm gonna put my mom's. I'm gonna put the poinsettias there because what really sucks is since the funeral home only does in season plants or in season flowers and plants, we couldn't do a little, little decoration of all tulips or carnations because those are not in season. Those are spring flowers. But we can't do roses because even though, I made this joke when we were at the funeral home. I said, yeah, I don't think we want the box to randomly open and just a puff of ash go everywhere because my mom was allergic to roses. So I made that joke because I had to make us laugh so bad. But yeah, we will be doing a full memorial service. We invited her friends and family, and we told everybody on the obituary and all that stuff and the information that we said in lieu of flowers, we wanted people to donate to the local women's shelter because my mom every year whenever we'd go traveling, she hasn't done it recently, but every year we'd ever go traveling and we go to a hotel, my mom would take a little baggie and store, or take like those little large freezer bags that you can buy, the zip tied ones, and she'd store the little tiny shampoo and conditioner bottles and the mouthwash and everything, and then tell the cleaning lady that we need more just in case we we didn't need more, but she'd tell her that we need more because she wanted to put a lot in there because my mom usually donated a box of that stuff to the women's shelter for the ladies who, lived at the women's shelter. So we did that, and then, so we wanted, people to donate to the women's shelter instead of, just sending flowers to the funeral home. They can bring flowers if they want, but we wanted to do the women's shelter thing instead. Oh, hold up, my nose is really hurting. Alright, so the last thing I'm gonna say before I end this video and start bawling my eyes out, my mother, when we were calling my Aunt Hazel and everybody in England, my Aunt Hazel would always tell us this funny story of when my mom and her were teenager or young, and were legal to drink in England because that's where my mom's from. When she was legal to drink in England, my mom and my Aunt Hazel, because I think my mom's older than my Aunt Hazel, but my mom and Aunt Hazel went to a club, and we were like, okay, that doesn't sound like my mom. It doesn't sound like the kind of person that my mom is. But then she'd be like, well, we didn't really want to buy drinks, so we went into the bathroom. We snuck in a bottle of wine, went into the bathroom, and rolled the wine bottle underneath the stalls back and forth to each other. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like our mom. But yeah, she was telling us funny stories to try to keep us smiling and laughing the entire time. And yeah, we enjoy our family over in England. We've talked to them. We figured out if they wanted to do anything. They're okay with us, keeping her here in America so that, our family members can, come visit her. But we wanted to know if they wanted to take, as weird as it sounds, take part of her ashes over in England and possibly bury her over there or put her somewhere where, they can visit her. Because we don't want them to spend thousands of dollars just to come to America for a weekend or a week just to visit my mom every, year or something. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I can think of right now. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put a few photos up of my mom that we have, and yeah, I think that's. I actually know. We're gonna memorialize my mom's Facebook page, so you guys could see that if whenever it happens. So you guys could pay respects to my mom if you would like. You don't have to, but if you want to, you could pay any respects in your comment section below. But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to do more things regarding to my mother in the future. But at the moment, until I can think of anything, I might be doing a little video hiatus here on my channel until we can get some stuff done and around the house, and can get some stuff done for my mom and all that stuff. So I know I'm saying this right before Thanksgiving, because I usually do a video for Thanksgiving, because actually not this Thanksgiving, but like a day this year, or day this month, or this week, or something, happens to be my 1 year anniversary of getting 1,000 followers. So I know it's terrible timing and everything. Let me look. I know in a few days it'll be like the 1 year anniversary of when I received 1,000 followers here on my channel. I might make something for that if I feel like it, but if I don't do anything for it, then you guys know why. It's because I'm on a slight video hiatus, but I'll try to do something for it. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're in America. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next time. I am Koiyke, and I'm out. Bye, guys.